5 pre-speech prep steps. Say that 5 times fast. 5 steps to take to make you look more polished, professional, and to connect with your audience when you speak. First step, pronunciation. When I used to speak, I would say things like, do you remember when you did this? And you may not catch it all the time, but I said member instead of remember. A lot of times when we speak as though we're in regular conversation, and some of those words end up getting shortened, like cuz instead of because, or remember instead of remember. The best way to catch this is to record yourself when you speak and watch for those points. Watch for words that you use often that you may shorten down. The best way to prevent that from happening is to practice pronunciation before you hit the stage. And one of the main ways to do this is to use your national anthem as practice. On your way to your speech, say your national anthem slowly. Pronounce every syllable and really focus when you're speaking. That will get you into the mode of pronouncing all of your words so that when you hit the stage, you will sound polished and professional. Step number 2 is hydration. What is in my water? The worst thing to happen when you speak is to have that dry mouth. I don't know if you've ever had it before or you've seen a speaker suffer through dry mouth, but it's the worst thing that can happen, especially when you're trying to get out your main message or the focus of your talk and your mouth is sticking and your tongue is sticking to your sides of your mouth and your roof of your mouth. Just focus on making sure that you're hydrated before you speak. The action step here is just stay hydrated throughout the day, and if you need to, take a bottle of water up onto the stage. Step number 3 is nutrition. Now, not only is hydration important, but nutrition is important as well. You don't want to get adventurous at this point. Don't try a certain seafood or a certain dish for the first time if you're going to be speaking later in the day. Sounds like it makes sense, but sometimes people will do the strangest things. They'll get to a foreign city and they'll try the local cuisine before they have to speak. I would hesitate to do that. Stick with what you know. Stick with also low sodium and low sugar foods because that will dehydrate you. And think of your menu as almost being kind of plain Jane or normal before you speak. That's the safest way to do it. The 4th step is motivation. Now, I know that when you speak, you always feel like you have a message to share, hopefully, and you want to give the most to your audience. However, sometimes you may not have had the best day, and you may not have the motivation to really give it to your audience and really leave everything on the floor. Make sure that you do by motivating yourself before you speak. And the best way to do that is to stand up, feel good, or power pose. Really feel good about yourself. Stand tall before you speak. Number 2 is to speak to yourself. Say, I am engaged. I'm ready to speak, because your body and your voice affect your mind. So talk to yourself and stand tall. And finally, listen to your favorite song before you speak. A song that pumps you up. Sing along if you need to. Motivate yourself, and then you can motivate your audience even better. Finally, association. Before you speak, get to your event early. Talk to a few people. There's nothing better than getting up on stage and looking out into the crowd and seeing some new friends instead of a bunch of strangers. Connect with people beforehand, and if you've gotten their permission, even refer to 1 or 2 from the stage. What that does is everyone in the audience knows that you've connected with someone they know, and then they connect with you as well. So if you've gotten permission beforehand, say something like, I was talking to Mark earlier and he said ABC. And that will connect you to your crowd, because now you're not a stranger on the stage, you're someone who knows someone that they know, and you're a friend by extension. So remember those 5 prep steps and you will be more polished, connected, and professional when you speak. Until next time, keep speaking, sharing, and serving.